So after looking over all of the comments and all the feedback from episode 1 of the Wildcats series, there's a few things that I came away with above all others. The first thing that you guys said was that you thought we should change up the colorway of the uniforms, mostly because of the fact that it matched very, very closely with the old Badger uniforms that we used for 2K19. Very, very true, so I absolutely did that. I took you guys' advice. I changed the colorway. I actually changed almost the entire design of the uniforms, so I'll show those to you guys in a second. The other thing that you guys recommended was that we should trade Dwight Howard, mostly because he's kind of a locker room cancer. He's not going to be a really good mentor for the younger guys that we have on this team, and we do have a lot of young guys. So we did that. But there was one suggestion, one recommendation that was far and away just liked above all the rest. Every single time there was a comment suggesting this particular thing for us to do, not only were there a lot of comments suggesting it, but every single time there was a comment, it was just liked like more than any other comment in the entire comment section. And that was, go get bowl. As you guys know, I always take what you ask me to do into consideration, so we did just that. Now, one of the important things behind going to get bowl was that I wanted to send Denver a comparable rookie, right? So we sent them Bruno Fernando in exchange for bowl, and they were perfectly happy with that deal. Now, another thing that I wanted to bring up was the fact that I put it up in the community section as a poll, and I asked you guys how we should handle the fact that we did not actually get the 4th overall pick in the past draft class that we were entitled to as an expansion team. You know, when new teams come in the league as an expansion team, by default, you get the 4th overall pick. At least that's the way it's been working for the past few years. And we didn't get that because I decided to start in the regular season as opposed to the offseason because I wanted all the free agency moves and all the contracts and everything to be realistic and everything to be correct, or as, you know, as spot on as possible. So because of that, we forfeited that 4th overall pick. Now, a lot of you guys brought up a very, very good point. We were able to pick up some rookies in our expansion draft. So here's the way we're going to handle it. Basically, we're going to treat it as if we traded our 4th overall pick to get the pick that would ultimately become Ty Jerome and Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I believe that they were the 17th and the 24th pick. I believe they were the 17th and the 24th pick, respectively, in the draft. So, in other words, we traded our 4th overall pick, traded down to get the 17th and the 24th overall, and we picked up 2 very, very good rookies, Nickeil Alexander-Walker and Ty Jerome. So I am perfectly happy with leaving the storyline just like that. Like I said, both of those rookies are first-round picks. They're very, very talented young players. So I'm perfectly fine with, you know, the narrative that we traded our 4th overall pick and traded back. So now that we got all that out of the way, let me go ahead and show you guys the roster as it sits right now. So as I told you guys already, we picked up Bowl. So that was the one player that you guys, you know, above everything else, far and away, this is the guy you guys wanted me to go pick up. So we now have him, 7'2" rookie. Of course, he was the 44th overall pick, 2nd round pick by the Denver Nuggets. Not sure how he slipped that far. I mean, we could speculate, you know, all day long about why, but, you know, there was some outlets that had him going, you know, top 10. And I don't think anybody really had him going too far outside of the lottery in this past draft. So the fact that he went in the 2nd round is just beyond me. But as far as I'm concerned, it's high risk, high reward. He's easily a 1st round talent. The athleticism, the floor spacing that you get with him, he's 7'2". Just everything about his game is awesome. He could probably work on his strength a little bit, but if we could keep him healthy and keep him on the court, because I know his injury rating is a bit low, but if we can keep him on the court, I think he could really pan out and become an awesome fit on this team. And having Bowl is kind of another reason why I wanted to get rid of Dwight Howard, trade him away, and that way we had room for Bowl to get more playing time and get more minutes. So I'm going to show you guys the trade that we put together to get Dwight Howard out of here and get some better young players in here. So basically, after putting Dwight in the trade finder, the trade that I came up with that I thought was the best out of all of them was the Atlanta Hawks offering up Jabari Parker for Dwight Howard, and they were requesting our 2021 2nd round pick. Not a big deal. unprotected second round pick from 2021. We can probably get that pick back in a trade later on down the road. But either way, that was a trade that I was very much willing to do. In my opinion, and this is just my honest opinion, I think that Jabari Parker still can really blossom into something special in this league. He's got a lot to prove. Obviously he's got that number 2 overall pick curse hanging over his head. We know historically that number 2 overall picks, just for whatever reason, seem to not pan out. Shout out John Morant. Hopefully that doesn't happen to him. But for whatever reason, they just don't pan out. They don't work out all that well. Now there are exceptions to that, obviously, but if you're superstitious, you probably feel as though that, anybody who's selected second overall is just gonna automatically just be a bust. And obviously that's not the case. I mean, I'm not superstitious. I don't think that. But either way, despite him being a number 2 overall pick several years back, he's a slashing 4. He's a 78 overall. He's got good potential, I believe. Yeah, and he's a B+ potential, 24 years old. I would much rather have him we needed a better power forward, in my opinion. We've got Kid Gilchrist. I mean, these guys can kind of be interchangeable, in my opinion. We could probably start Jabari Parker and just have MKG coming off the bench, and I think that that'll work out just fine. But I did at least want to solidify that power forward position a little bit more. Plus, we didn't need Dwight for the simple fact that now we've got Thomas Bryant and Bol. So, like I said, I wanted there to be a clear path for Bol to get as much playing time as possible. Now, that could come back to bite us if he doesn't stay healthy. But as of right now, everything is looking good. I think that we'll be fine with the way we have it set up right now. Oh, now that I see Corey Brewer, that reminds me, we went and picked him up in free agency as, kind of a veteran guy who can mentor some of the younger guys. And he's a good player to have on the team. I feel like he's very good in the locker room. He's a very, very good leader, vocal leader and stuff like that. And so now that brings us to the final suggestion, and that was that you guys thought that we should change the colorway of our uniforms, and that is exactly what we did. So let's take a look at the design that I ultimately went with, and I really like it a lot. I changed up the colors, I changed up the design in general, and here it is. So this is our home uniform. As you can see, there's some elements here that I've been wanting to include in a uniform for a while, and I just didn't find, the right fit. And one of those is the block around the block around the numbers on the front of the jersey. I really like that touch. I think it's really cool. It's something I wanted to try my best to incorporate, so I was able to do it here. So basically our color scheme is black and red with blue and yellow accents on the jerseys, and I think that it works out perfectly. It works out really well. For me, I like a lot of color in my jerseys, in my color schemes. I don't really like to be boring with it. You see, for the away jerseys, we got the all black look with the red number on the front with the white outline, the white San Diego across the chest. I put the X on the side in place of the side stripe. That's another kind of little design element that I like a lot, that I kind of wanted to do in the past and just never found a way to do it. And then, of course, like I said, we've got the blue and yellow accents on the shorts. And again, I think it works out really well. It's a big change from what we had with the Badgers. It's actually a complete change from the design that I did in the beginning. But you guys wanted a change with the colorway, a change with the design. So this is what I decided to go with. I really hope you guys like it. So now that we got all that stuff out of the way, now it's time to take a look at our coach game plan and take a look at the lineup that I have set. And I wanted to set the lineup in such a way that our young guys, our young talent for the future, can get a lot of playing time, get a lot of minutes, and also have it set up kind of in a way that we're not looking to win a whole lot of games this season. I don't know if it's really going to be possible to go for an all-out tank, just because of the fact that our expansion draft went so much better than expected. And I think that the team that we put together here is actually pretty damn good, all things considered. So it might not be an all-out tank season, but I'm definitely looking to get a high lottery pick. Hopefully we can be in the top 5. That's what I'm really hoping for. So again, like I said, this season is going to be a lot more about development of our young guys than it is going to be about winning games. So the lineup that I have is as follows. We've got our boy, our gem that we found in the expansion draft somehow, DeJounte Murray, playing 33 minutes a game at point guard. Alonzo Trier will start at shooting guard at 26 minutes per game, but it's kind of up in the air. I'm hoping that Nickeil Alexander-Walker is able to develop into the shooting guard, the starting shooting guard of the future for this team. We've got our boy Michael Porter Jr. at the 3, 28 minutes a game. despite what anybody says, this guy is an awesome pickup. He's an awesome fit for this team. I don't know how 1 year of an injury of him being out is causing people to just completely forget how talented he is. And yes, I do get it that the reliability and the durability of the player plays a huge role into his worth, his overall value. But again, Michael Porter Jr., man, he's just such a good player. It's impossible for me to say, well, we're just going to give up on him and, you know, just move on and not pick him up in that expansion draft for the fact that he was out for 1 season. Again, he obviously had some injury trouble in college too, but if he can stay healthy, if we can get him on a track where he's playing consistently and we can hopefully get his injury rating up, you know, to an acceptable level to where we can rely on him, he's going to be an awesome player for this team for years to come, and I'm hoping that ends up being the case. So we've got MKG that will be starting at the 4. Now, again, this is kind of going to be interchangeable. I haven't decided yet 100% whether or not for the long term I want Jabari Parker or Michael Kidd-Gilchrist to be the long-term starter. But for now, we're going to start the season off with MKG at that 4 spot as a starter. And then, of course, at the 5, we're going to have Thomas Bryant, our boy Thomas Bryant, the youngster, starting at the 5, starting at center for us. Another guy who can space the floor, man. We've got 2 really, really good big men who can not only space the floor, but they're also athletic and just high potential guys who, you know, I think we're in a good spot for the future. Then as far as the bench unit, we've got our boy Ty Jerome coming off the bench as our 6th man at 20 minutes per game. Then we've got your boy Bol, your boy, the guy you wanted, Bol coming off the bench at 20 minutes per game also as the 7th man off. Then Jabari Parker at 19 minutes per game. Then you got my boy Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He'll be coming in at 18 minutes per game. And then rounding out the 10-man rotation, you've got Justin Jackson at small forward. He'll be playing 15 minutes per game. Now, another interchangeable piece to this team, you've got Justin Jackson as the 10th man off the bench, but Dylan Windler will I'll kind of be swapping him back and forth with Justin Jackson, you know, for those minutes. And we might even get guys like Jordan Poole and Dylan Windler in the G League, you know, during those stretches where I don't have them playing in, you know, minutes in NBA games. But for now, we're going to start the season off with Justin Jackson coming off the bench, getting those 15 minutes. But again, like I said, Dylan Windler will be seeing quite a bit of playing time throughout this season. Hopefully we can develop him into something special because, man, his shot is just out of this world. So that is the lineup for now. If you guys have any recommendations, as you guys saw already, I am more than happy to make the changes that you guys want to see. So if you see anything with the lineup, anything with the starters or the bench, or anything that you think we should change, please feel free to let me know, even if it's just as, you know, something as simple as changing, you know, what guys are getting what minutes and things like that. Please feel free to let me know. Now, this is our coach profile setup. Of course, we've got, you know, things set up very, very similar to the way I had it last year with the Badgers. You know, we've got the Nets playbook. That's what we went with last year as well. As far as our points of emphasis, I've got Michael Porter Jr. as our first scorer, our second scorer being Alonzo Trier, and then our third scoring option being DeJounte Murray. For the offensive focus, I was going to go with play through star. That's what I went with last year with having Jaren Jackson Jr. as our, you know, quote-unquote star of the team at the time. But as of right now, I don't really know who the star would be. So what we're going to go with is get shooters open. We're going to play average tempo. Offensive rebounding, I had it at some crash, others get back. I am completely changing that to crash the offensive glass. When I changed crash boards for, you know, for both offense and defense last year in 2K19 with the Badgers, it seemed to work out really well for us. Now, of course, we picked up some guys who could really rebound the ball really well, and that was the majority of it. That was 90% of it. But having our settings set right, I think, was the other part of it. And for whatever reason, I completely forgot to show you guys this earlier, but I also changed our logo. I found something online that I thought was really nice, and I kind of changed it up and put my own spin to it. You know, brought it into Adobe Illustrator. I know a lot of you guys have asked me in the past, what do I use to make the logos and stuff like that? Typically, for the thumbnails and logos and anything I do custom, it's always going to be either Adobe Illustrator or Adobe Photoshop. So, you know, that's what I use to do all my stuff. But I changed up the logo. This is our logo for now. I like it a lot better than the other one, so this is what we're going to rock out with. So the stage is now set for us to play the Indiana Pacers. Like I said before, Miles Turner, Victor Oladipo, Sabonis, you know, whoever else they have on that team. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter because we are coming in opening night in San Diego in front of our home crowd. Finally get to show you guys Netflix Arena. Yes, Netflix Arena. That's what we're calling it. Finally get to show you guys our court for the first time. I cannot wait to hop into this game. I really am hoping, again, it's not a season where I'm looking to win a whole lot of games, but it would be really, really nice if we could win our opening night matchup against the Indiana Pacers. This is going to be my first game on Hall of Fame difficulty. I have done some scrimmages and stuff like that just to practice. I think things are okay. I think things are going to go just fine, but you know, it's definitely going to be harder than it was before, but I'm up for that challenge 100%. But anyway, enough talking. Enough of all of the talking, all of the speculation. It's time now to jump into the game against the Indiana Pacers on our home floor. Let's get it.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day.
So we're finally here on our home floor, ready to take on the Indiana Pacers. And as you can see, the way we match up against these guys, not bad at all. Looking over these lineups, man, I think that this is definitely a winnable game. I'm going to be honest, I'm not very happy with the way the tip-offs are this year. Yeah, see, they're just completely different. Like, I don't know why you would have guys waiting to jump. I mean, that's not how it is in the NBA. But here we go. Time to... And that's already a bad shot by Myles Turner, but it is time to take on the Indiana Pacers opening night here, and already a beautiful play by MKG. What a cut. Just a nice play all the way around. We are up 2-0. We strike first. Look at the steal. Oh, come on. Come on, you got to get that. Crowd would have went crazy. So the court is looking good, man. The uniforms are looking good. Whoa. Oladipo is trying to shake me out of my shoes. Not going to happen, brother. Not going to happen. Come on, get on the defense, and we foul him. All right, our first foul of the season. It's okay. I want to have Murray slashing a lot, man. I think that's where he's at his best, when he attacks the paint and then kicks it back out to some of the other guys. We got Trier. He's kind of open here. That's from way downtown. Bang! Bang! What a shot, man. He hit that thing from Santa Barbara. Look at how far outside he is when he hits his shot, man. He's almost at the end in Netflix there. All right, we're down by 3 points. No biggie. Alonzo Trier with the and one. That's what I'm talking about. Just attacking it ferociously. TJ McConnell, it's okay, buddy. Don't be too hard on yourself. All right, tie ball game after that 3-point play. Whoa, Murray, what are we doing here, pal? We got okay, nice steal. We got Trier. Come on, baby. Get out of the way, Myles Turner. Get out of the way, Myles Turner. Get out of the way, Myles Turner. Can't contain this man. Alonzo Trier, he's already got like 8 points or something crazy, man. That's ridiculous. Loving this so far. McConnell, this guy's got nothing. Whoa, why is Murray on Myles Turner? Timeout. Why is DeJounte Murray on Myles Turner there? I didn't even see what happened, but timeout. All right, we got some of our backups in the game. Our rookies, Ty Jerome attacking. Alexander Walker just entered the game already with the green release three-pointer. Got a slim 3-point lead going here. Brogdon. No, sir. No, sir. Bull. Get that out of here. 7'2". Let's go. Push the tempo. Let's try to reward the big man, but a nice assist. I was trying to get it to him, but he couldn't push his way into the paint. So, but a really, really nice assist and an awesome block on the other end. See if we can play some defense here. Oh my God, with the block. The Myles Turner block, push it up. What do we got? Oh, okay. Come on, let's get back on D. Let's get... Please. For real. On a positive note, let's take a look at this block by Bull. He just slapped that thing. And Myles Turner's like 7 foot. Ty Jerome, let's see what you can do here, buddy. I know Ty Jerome's got a really good 3-point shot. Uh-oh. Alexander Walker again. Bang. What is that? Is that a long? That's a long 2. No problem. This man is on fire, though. I think we've only shot with him twice, and he's hit both of them. No problems. This man is an assassin. Straight up. Okay, defense time. Got Jabari Parker in the game. Let's switch up here. Okay. Bull, baby. Let's go. 2 blocks. That's 2. Come on. Ah, okay. 2 blocks, though. All right. I don't know what ice means. No. No. Come on, man. Brogdon again. Starting to aggravate me. Why are you calling you have a mismatch? I don't see any mismatch. Bol setting the screen. He's open. He's open. Get it to him. Boom. Boom. That was the craziest dunk I've ever seen. I mean, he barely even jumped. All right, get back on defense. We've only got 5 seconds. What is he doing? No way. No way. That's going to end the first quarter. We are up by 1 point. Let's get it, boys. Fast break. Push it. Alexander Walker. Bang! Bang! Lighting it up from the outside. This kid is lighting it up. 10 points already. No rebounds, no assists, but no big deal. Okay. That was embarrassing. Bol. Ugh. Come on, man. Come on now. Timeout. Let's talk this over. But Bol, he's already got like 3 blocks. Pass up court. MKG. Well, Porter Jr.'s open. Boom! With the stuff. Let's go. Let's go. Michael Porter Jr. Loving this guy. Oh, he got us jumping. No. No. Oh, that was an awful floater. Come on. Oh, Thomas Bryant affecting the shot. Push it up court here. Trier with the jam. With the jam. Victor Oladipo. That was an awful defense. Awful defense by Victor Oladipo there. If I've said it once, I've said it a million times. I play best in transition. Windler, that's his first points in the NBA. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Up by 4 here with time winding down in the first half. Let's play Brogdon kind of tight here. Okay, TJ Warren, what you got, buddy? What do you got for me? Oh, they got me jumping all over the place here. Good ball move. Wow, dude. Wow, I can't be mad at that. That was a hell of a play. They're on a 13-4 run, by the way. That was a hell of a play, though. Very good ball movement there. Let's see what we got. We got Windler coming up. He's not open, though. Oh, Ty Jerome cutting to the basket. That's what I like to see, man. That's what I like to see. He's not very fast or athletic, but he can get the job done. What is this? He's just like, oh, nice block, whoever that was. McDermott's going to green it from the outside. That is so frustrating. Oh, that is so, they green almost every shot, it seems. And a prayer at the buzzer. Not going to go. Not a problem, though. We were up by 1 in the first quarter going into the second quarter. We're up by 1 at the end of the second quarter going into half. If we can have a good second half, man, we're going to pull out a dub. So looking at these halftime numbers, the main thing that we're going to be looking for is the rebounding numbers, of course. And so we're being out-rebounded 31-20. We're still up by 1, so I can't really be mad. All right, second half, boys. Let's get it. He's open. That's a green light. That's a green light for MKG to start the second half out the right way. Let's go. By 4. Miles Turner is a threat to shoot from the... No, come on now. Come on. All right, we fouled him. Whatever. Whatever. Get up, Oladipo. Fast break. Michael Porter. Let's get it, baby. What a little Euro... That was a quick little Euro step. Quick little Euro step, but very effective. Let's get back on defense, man. That's where I feel like we're going to win our games. We got to play good defense. It's just a must. Because, I mean, we're a very young team. It's easy to play. Whoa! I don't remember ever seeing that particular animation in 2K19. See, this is the animation I'm talking about right here, where my guy jumps and he does the little thing where he he kind of pushes himself and draws the foul. Yeah, that I don't ever remember seeing that in 2K19, so that might be something new in 2K20, and I like it. It wasn't perfect, but it was good. See if we can get Bol. Oh, Bol was open for a second, but Jabari Parker flying through the air like Superman. Murray, where you at, buddy? Where you at, Murray? Double team. Somebody's open. Who's open? It's Bol. Get it back to Bol. He's got Victor Oladipo on him. Victor Oladipo, you cannot guard Bull. Bull, give me that. Give me that. 9-point game, baby. Let's go. I am hyped right now. We are up by 9. Opening night in San Diego. Look at the block by Bull. And come on, Jabari. Where did you come from? We had this locked down, and you just had to come out of nowhere and pick up the foul. Leave me alone. 5-point lead. Transition. Oh, okay. Nice steal. Not shooting over Bull, but... Oh. Wow. Nice throwdown, Jeremy Lamb. I like it. Still up by 3, just clinging to this 3-point lead. Bull is open. You got to dunk that, bro. You have got to throw that down. You're 7-2. Still clinging to this 3-point lead. Third quarter, winding down. Jabari Parker, and Bull is open. He is going to throw that one down. That is a pretty sight, man. He barely has to jump. He literally just doesn't even have to jump. 5-point lead. Time winding down. Bull again. And the foul. And 1. Doug McDermott. Please, son. Get on my level. Okay? You realize who that is that you're dealing with there? That is 7'2" Bull with a 9-foot wingspan, okay? Don't look it up. See if we can complete the 3-point play. As if there was ever a doubt. Alright, the lead is back to comfortable. Alright, we're up by 7. Okay, we can't really back Sabonis down. We're going to have to try a different strategy. Pick and roll. Oh! Nice little jump hook, man. He is fun to play with. He is really fun. 7-point lead still. Ty Jerome, Bull's calling for the ball. Oh, but nice putback. Nice putback. Block me once, shame on you. Block me twice, your ass is on the bench. 102 to 93. Up by 9 points. I don't want to talk about that. Trier. Bang. I think that was a long 2, and it was, but we'll take it. Alonzo, can you play a little better defense this time? Just a little better. Oh! Okay, Thomas Bryant affecting the shot. Come on, let's push this thing. Let's get some more points here. Trier. Nice. Nice. I forgive you, Alonzo Trier. I forgive you. Keep doing that. Makes up for the T.J. McConnell spin move on you. Trier again. Murray. No. Oh! Uh-oh. This is Oladipo. What's he going to bust out? All right. It's kind of basic, man. I mean, I feel like he's got a lot better dunks in his arsenal than that. Murray. Let's get out of the way, Thomas Bryant, unless you're going to do that, buddy. Unless you're going to do that, then you can stay right in the way. Nice stuff by Thomas Bryant. Been a little quiet this game, but it's okay. Uh-oh, Trier is gassed. We got the Gatorade symbol. Oh, nice steal by MKG. Let's push it. Trier again. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This man's on fire. Up by 10. Feeling very comfortable right now with 2 minutes to go. Jerome. Oh, my God. What was that? What just happened? Got to play some defense, but I have got to go back and look at what just happened. Michael Porter Jr. just missed the most ferocious throwback dunk. Okay. And Victor Oladipo says, this is how you complete that move. Timeout, us. Look at that. The guy that you guys wanted me to go get. First game in his rookie season, player of the game. He's got like almost 20 points or something like that. Probably like 30 blocks. You know, just another day at the office. 30 seconds to go. We're up by 8. I'd say it's looking good. Windler for good measure. No go. Out of bounds. It's still going to be our ball. So this one is just about in the bag, boys. Opening night in San Diego with what looks like a sellout crowd, if I'm being honest. We are going to pick up the dub against Indiana. Ty Jerome just tacking a little bit on there. I mean, we couldn't run the clock out all the way anyway, so why not, right? 15 seconds to go. Oladipo, he's going to clank that one, and then we can just dribble it out. Game 1 of the regular season, opening night in San Diego. We do not disappoint our fans. Final score 118-108. First game on Hall of Fame difficulty. I will say it actually is custom. I have the Hall of Fame difficulty, but I do have the three-point shot and the layup success at 50 instead of like 45 or whatever it would be. But I'll tell you what, man, it felt a lot harder. Things felt like I had to work a lot harder for what we were, trying to get. But man, Bol, he just came out and shined in this game. What a hell of a performance by him. Could not be happier with that pickup. And just everything about this game went perfect. So a recap of the stats. As you can see, once again, 118-108. We take the dub. Bol, 19 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 6 blocks. 8 for 15 from the field. We didn't get a chance to take a three-point shot with him. No big deal. We've got all the time in the world to do all that type of stuff with him. Alonzo Trier, 18 points, 4 assists. Not much else. He did have 2 blocks, though. MKG in 27 minutes put up 15-9, 1-1-1. And then we had our boy DeJounte Murray in 23 minutes. 12 points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists. He was kind of on triple-double watch, if we're being honest. And I think there's going to be a lot more of that in his future, man. He's a triple-double waiting to happen every game. Michael Porter Jr., 12 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Then you got your boy Nickeil Alexander-Walker in 19 minutes put up 12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. He even had a block himself. We were blocking shots left and right in this game. Ty Jerome in 21 minutes put up 10 points, 3 rebounds, 9 assists. Not bad at all. Loving that from him. And then your boy Thomas Bryant in 25 minutes put up 6 points, but he had 11 rebounds. That's the important part. That's where he stands out to me with the rebounding numbers. And then for the Pacers, no real surprises that Victor Oladipo and Miles Turner were their leading scorers. You had Oladipo with 19, 5, and 6, but Miles Turner with 18 points, 19 rebounds, 5 blocks. How do you... 19 rebounds, man. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. TJ Warren, 16 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. McConnell with 11. So, yeah, they had a decent game. But decent, as you know, is not good enough to stop your San Diego Wildcats, baby. The team looked great. Loving Bol, man. It is so fun to play with him so far. Everything about that game couldn't have gone any better. I would have liked to have had a guy, in like the 20-point scoring range. I mean, Bol had 19. I'd have liked to have somebody, between 20 and 30 points, but I'm not going to split hairs. We won the game, and we played a great all-around game. I think we had like 8 guys in double figures. Everything went just fine, in my opinion. The important part is that we're 1-0. We won our opening night game in our stadium, which, by the way, I hope you guys really like the stadium. If there's any changes you guys want to see to the arena or to the court floor or anything like that, as always, feel free to let me know. I will always make any changes you guys want to see or whatever you think looks best. There was something else that I found kind of interesting. If you see here down in the bottom right corner, we had 100% attendance. So it's actually pretty cool that they tell you now what your attendance was. So we had a sold out crowd in San Diego for our opening night game, and we did not disappoint coming out of there with the dub. But anyway, that is going to wrap up episode 2. For episode 3, we got some very exciting things going on. I got some big updates for #AddPlayer. I'm going to give you guys the exact details on what you need to do to get your #AddPlayer included. Also, we're going to simulate through part of the season here, and we're going to play our next game. Just got to find a good, exciting matchup for us to play, and then we're going to do that as well. A lot of you guys mentioned that it would be a really, really fun thing if we played against the Grizzlies. We're definitely going to be doing that. I don't know when our first matchup is against them, but whenever that happens to be, for sure we're going to be going up against Jaren Jackson and John Morant. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, man. But this is the Wildcats now. We're going to have to do it. We got to do what we got to do. But anyway, don't forget to leave more comments and suggestions, recommendations, things that you guys want to see. Be sure to keep an eye out for next episode, episode 3. Until then, I'll catch you guys next time.